But the reason why I don't like Brisbane at the moment, at this point in the cycle, I liked it in 2016 and 2017. I don't like it now. Is because Brisbane is basically trading at or above Melbourne. And to me, Melbourne is the real number 2 city in Australia. Melbourne is going to overtake Sydney's population by about 2055, 2060. There were estimates for about 2050s, 2051, but the pandemic kind of changed that. Melbourne is a market that I think benefits over the next 10 or 20 years. The explosions that we had in Western Sydney, the big opportunities, the gains that were made in Western Sydney, I think are about to be replicated in Melbourne. And to me, Melbourne is the most attractive investment market for investors looking at investing sub $1 million. Sydney becomes the new New York of Australia. It becomes the premier market. It becomes a global market. It becomes the backyard for millionaires and billionaires. And it becomes a storage of wealth and a major attraction point for wealth that migrates. But for everyday Australians, the migrants that are coming in, the growing middle class, they see Melbourne and they see value. They see a lifestyle which is comparable to Sydney. They see public amenity. They see proximity. They see almost everything that you get in the suburbs of Metro Sydney in Melbourne, a lot more attractive and a lot cheaper than Sydney and cheaper than Brisbane. And I think that gap, in the same way that Brisbane had a gap, 2016, 2017, and that gap was closed over the past 6 or 7 years, Melbourne's going to have that. Western Melbourne's really attractive. You can go out and pick up a great piece of real estate